Are you ready for this new season? Oh my gosh, I have notes. This is the note from your divine team. You don't have to do it alone, like anymore, for this next season. Hermit mode season is ending. I'm all out of breath because I've been running around. Okay, but it's not like before. So okay, let me just finish the message. Hermit season, reset your frequency. It attuned you to a new frequency. So now you're aligning with a new vibration, and the people, places, and things that you're going to align with in this new like social season after this season of hermit mode has completed, the people, places, and things that you're going to align with are going to be on the level of your core soul frequency. And we've talked about this a lot. Like, it's not to say like, oh, you're on how do I explain it? It's not to say like all of a sudden that you're better than the people that you used to run with. It's not like that at all. It's that the healing work that you've done and the purging work that you've done, imagine if like there's a low octave of your core soul frequency was weighed down by the garbage, the junk, the trauma, the pollution, the lies, the false narratives, the false humility, okay? So when you've offloaded all of that, it allows your core soul frequency to raise to a higher octave. Bring me a higher love. Okay? Song comes through all the time, and it's ironic because I don't really listen to that song like at all, ever. But it comes through for this collective all the time. So you're being encouraged, like you don't have to be afraid that, oh, when I go back into socialization, that it's going to bring me back down to my prior like habits, vibration, low vibrational choices or habits or community. But you're being encouraged. So first of all, you're being encouraged saying like it's safe now. Like it's safe to trust the vibration and the work that you've put in, and it's safe to trust the discernment that you've acquired over time. And what I'm hearing from your divine team is that all of a sudden I'm like, did I push start? Okay. I did. Hello. You're safe to trust the work that you've put in, that the vibration has been set for a long enough time that the roots are like, set. Because sometimes it is a thing to be like, to prematurely come out too early and then to go back to what's familiar, because like the baby roots, I'm getting the analogy, the parable that Yeshua shared about the seeds, and like the parable of the sower of the seeds. If you don't know the story, you can like Google that, but I'll try and run it down real quick just for clarity. Like he talks about how when a sower sows seeds, so it's like a planter, a gardener is planting seeds, and it talks about the soil. Let's go, 333. Okay, so it's what's funny about this is that none of this has anything to do with the seed. None of this story has to do with the integrity of the seed, okay? And this is very much like who we are. So like who we are, our core soul frequency is, it has everything it needs in it to thrive, to be good, to be rich, to be vibrationally abundant and like glorious. Okay. But what matters, it's not about the seed, and that's kind of where like the whole storyline of religion is like, you're bad, so you needed to be saved, so now you need to live in that shame and guilt and that low vibration and like just clap for what the guy did for you because you're bad. And it's like, that's bullshit, actually, because if you look at the seed story, it's not about the seed at all. It has everything to do with the atmosphere in which the seed is placed into. So we were born into atmospheres in a dark realm, and this is why it's so much more about like actually who you really are, because that narrative, that storyline that's telling you that like you're bad and somebody had to save you, and like that's so, it's like, yeah, that might be a part of the story, but it is not the highlight. The highlight is that you are a divine seed that came here to transmute that darkness. Yeah, Yeshua we celebrate because he like paved the tunnel back to the consciousness to know this. Like we were unable to fully lay hold of it. We were so bogged down by that pollution, by that false narrative, by the lies of this realm, by the garbage of trauma, by the wrong patterns learned through lineage. And so it was like we were like bogged down as a humanity, as and like so, but then he like dug the tunnel back to the light so that we could see again. And then with that, it's like, oh, actually, like, I have everything I need. And this is, like, he showed me how to do it to not only, like, get everything I want and need, but also, like, transmute this garbage into glory. Garbage into glory. Drop it in the chat. Garbage into glory. Woo! Okay. So, the seed and the sower thing. I knew there was a message coming. Here it comes. This is so in alignment with like literally my life's work. Like this is what it's about, because the seed of who you are, there's nothing corrupt about the seed of who you are. You were born into a realm that has been hijacked, that has been lied to, and that has been oppressed and traumatized. And there's garbage all around us trying to keep us distracted, asleep, and unaware. Okay. So the thing about the seed and the sower is that it's like if the seed gets put onto rocky ground, it's gonna like incinerate like from the sun's gonna fry up the seed before it even has a chance to like get started. And then it's like, or the birds are gonna eat it before it even has a chance to get started. If it's too shallow, like the roots won't have a way to like, it'll sprout up through the soil too soon. So it's like all that, and like it all has to do with our atmosphere, which segue into this is what I do. This is what we do here. And this is what future, like the membership is going to be all about. This is what my huge Alchemyze Ascension coaching program is all about. Like it's on a way deeper level, is like dealing with the soil of your being, of your subconscious, unconscious mind, figuring out what's actually in there that's choking out the incorruptible seed that you have within you, and allowing that incorruptible seed that has been empowered by the divine breath of life, the Ruach Kodesh, the spirit of life, that infinite intelligence that all of creation responds to. And if you could get on frequency with the elevation of that high vibrational state, if you could offload all of the trauma, all of the inner pollution, all of the lies, all of the systemic narratives that are holding you from a rising into the highest like version of yourself, if you could offload that garbage, you would transmute all of that garbage, which collectively sets people free. And then you'd be stepping into that light of your true divine nature that then transforms atmospheres. Woo! Oh my gosh, this is a word. So, congratulations, because like you're stepping into this new season. The thing to remember though is like this right now is like the most important thing about Hermit season was you getting into alignment with that still small voice of your intuition and your knowing, like the inner knowing of like. And so when you come out of this, the big like advice is don't self-betray. Do not self-betray for like, okay, this is the example. So you're gonna align now with these high vibrational people, places, and things. Do not confuse, like, for example, like a lot of money with high vibrational. Just because somebody appears to be successful and has money and whatever doesn't necessarily for sure mean that they are a high vibrational person. It could be smoke and mirrors. It could be dishonestly acquired. And so the big advice here is like, still follow your intuition. Even if you get into rooms that are like, you would have dreamt of this room, being in this room with these people and like with this level of quote unquote success. But do not self-betray when you get in that room. Because whenever you're self-betraying, it's pulling you out of alignment with the path that you are on for a divine reason. So follow your intuition. This is never about people pleasing or about or about status or like whatever, whatever. And it's like, just keep yourself in check. Keep yourself in check. And remember that you're here to serve the divine, your truest, most divine, authentic identity. Okay? It all comes back to identity, divine identity. Put it in the chat. I am devoted to my authentic divine identity. I am devoted to my authentic divine identity. So get excited and be expectant and use your discernment. You got this. Like, you have this. 11:11 when I looked up. You have this. Just know that everything is going to come to you that you're going to need and the perfect timing. Stay in trust mode. Stay in high vibrational alignment. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. And also, I've been nudged to do, I've never done astrology symbols, whatever they're called. It goes to show how, okay. I am going, so be looking out for that. Because at first I was like, I'm not going to do people's signs because I don't know, it was weird. I was in this like box of like, well, I don't really exactly read like tarot, so, but then the spirit was like, no, it's going to be a way that people will know this message is for them, but it's going to be just with how you do it. Like, only I do it how I do it, okay? Just put that in the chat. Only I do it how I do it. So it's like, do not discount who you are. Do not discount 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not discount the way that you do it. Only you can do it how you can do it. Like, for example, today I was like, oh, I should, get all ready for it. And I'm like, no, this is what I look like. Okay. I work out. This is what I look like. Take it or leave it. So 40, number 40, look at what's coming through. Co-create. This is so in alignment with like everything that you came through, everything that you went through is so that you could do this co-creation. Okay. And I love that there's like eggs in all of these cards. Okay. Co-create. Essential meanings. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition. Coming to fruition. Manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Okay, I'm going to say that again slower. You're creating your reality through your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call the higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality, blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. Yes! When you view your life as art and know that you co-create it, only beauty, grace will result. Prepare to be amazed. Yes! Okay, what's this last one? Fork in the road. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. So this is a fork in the road. Has like a llama and a monkey, and it's number 13. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and you're being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left, or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. So what I'm hearing with this in relation to what I just wrote down from Spirit was, this is your choice, whether you stay in hermit mode, whether you go back to like the familiar vibration, because the resistance of the new thing and the unknown is unfamiliar and it can be like scary, or whether you step into that unknown and trust that like everything that is meant for you will meet you there. So that's your choice to make, and you do have free will. We all have free will choice. So I'm cheering for you that you step into the unknown and that you continue to go on this adventure with the Spirit, because you didn't come this far just to stop here. Like, you didn't come this far to stop short. I'm seeing that image. Have you seen that meme where like they've dug to the gold and the gold is like right on the other side of this sliver of a wall, and then like they quit? So like, don't be that guy. You did not come this far. You did not heal this much. You did not make sacrifices to get this far and then to like just throw it all away because you don't know what's coming next. Okay? So there's good things ahead. And the cool thing about the Spirit is, if you need more time, like, you'll have more time. The universe, life will give you as many opportunities to learn a lesson as you need. That's just how it works. Like, if you haven't learned the lesson, it will just give you another opportunity to learn the lesson. But you can also ask your divine team, like, do not make me miss this. Do not allow me to miss this. Like, do not make me learn this again. Like, help me, divine team, to not like have to learn this lesson again. Give me the wisdom, give me the strategy, give me the intuition, give me those little nudges, those gut feelings to know if I'm missing it or if I'm about to like step out of it or whatever. Okay? So be blessed, be well, be free. Hey, this is SeedSoilWater. Make sure you hit subscribe. Set the bell to all. Add yourself to my email list below. It's called the weekly workshops, or just general email list. I need to update the name to that, because if you sign up for my workshops, you're getting added to the email list. So I just set out a new amazing scripting series, which is just all about how to script. So yeah, check out the link below, and I will catch you on the next one. Be blessed, be well, be free.